Hey everybody, welcome to Harry's Buddies at Audubon.
We're coming to you from Audubon Nature Institute in New Orleans, Louisiana.
That's right, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jamie.
And we love Harry's Big Adventure.
We love Harry, we love his pals.
And so, we're excited to introduce you to even more bugs. Buddies of Harry's that are awesome.
Let's check out what we've got today.
Check it out, Jamie. Isn't this beetle awesome?
Whoa, that thing is enormous.
Yes, I call him Mr. Gargantuan.
Is that the scientific name?
No, gargantuan means enormous, so really big.
Oh, well, then he's really well named. Wait, how do you know it's a he?
This is an adult scarab beetle, a Hercules beetle to be more specific. Now, when it was younger, in this case when it was a larva, there was no way to tell if it would be a male or a female when it became an adult. But in this species of scarab, and many others, you'll see large horns on the head and thorax of males. But females don't have these horns.
Can you show me a female so I can compare them?
Oh, you lucky, lucky person. This is a beetle that comes all the way from the southwestern United States, but I just happen to have a female right here. See? No horns.
Oh, I see that. So this kind of boy-girl difference, or male-female difference, is it the same with all insects?
Not at all. What we just saw was a type of insect in which males and females have different body parts that are easy to see. Sometimes the differences are in the colors or patterns. Sometimes it's just size. And if that's the case, the general rule is when they are done growing, female insects are bigger than males.
No kidding.
No, we're not talking about kids, just adult insects.
That's not what I meant.
I know, I was kidding. I was just kidding about the kids and adults thing. I wasn't kidding about the females being bigger thing.
I think my head's gonna explode.
No, stay with me. The important thing here is that usually you cannot tell male and female insects apart until they are done growing. And when they are adults, there are sometimes easy ways to tell these boys and girls apart, but there are also cases when males and females look identical.
Where'd you learn all this great bug stuff?
Well, I've learned from lots of sources, but since you asked, you should go online and check out Harry's Big Adventure. It's fun and has good information and activities.
So, how do we tell males and females apart when they look the same?
Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes, however, you can look for structures that are so small you need special equipment, like a magnifying glass or a microscope even, to find body parts that are different.
Yeah, I heard once that some wasps, you have to count the number of segments on their antennae to know if you have a male or a female.
That's true, and it's a great example of what I was just talking about. You definitely need to magnify an antenna to tell how many segments it has.
Have you got another example of this male-female thing?
I sure do. Check this out.
Whoa, those are massive walking sticks.
Never let it be said that you aren't a keen observer of detail. But seriously, let's check your eyeballs out. Take a close look at these, and then you tell me, which do you think is the male and which one is the female? They are both adults, by the way.
Well, this has got to be the female, because she's much bigger.
Correct. Now, can you spot any other differences?
Oh, the males have these big thorns on their back legs.
Well done. This species of walking stick is called a thorny devil, and while both males and females can defend themselves by kicking with their back legs, the males have structures that look like huge thorns from a plant. Quite the bit of weaponry.
I don't know if it's worse when they're getting dressed or undressed, but I bet they rip their pants all the time.
Good one. Hey, one last thing. It might be that the next insect you see is an American cockroach crawling around your kitchen. So before you call Terminix to take care of it, you might be able to tell if it's a female by looking for the ootheca. That's the hard egg case, because it's attached to the end of the female's abdomen for a short time before she places it somewhere. So, what can we take from this lesson today?
Well, I can take these cool walking sticks.
No, you can't. What I meant was, what did you learn that you can now use when looking at insects?
Oh, okay. I learned that if you want to look at insects and know if you have a male or a female, you should first ask, am I looking at a young insect or one that's done growing? Next I learned is that you have to look closely sometimes to see if there's a difference between females and males. Sometimes you'll see some and sometimes you won't. And lastly, I learned not to get in a kicking fight with a thorny devil walking stick.
I guess that's good enough. Nice job. Hey everybody, go outside sometime and see what neat insects you can find.